Before you decide the kind of savings you want to go into, you must first understand everything about that particular saving. For instance, we have the save as you transact, flexible saving, locked saving, fixed saving, and also how to withdraw your savings. And my name is Olukot Samuel Lamide, and on this YouTube channel, I help POS users manage their POS business, the risks involved, and I help them trade and teach them how they can be profitable doing the POS business. And trust me, guys, one of the ways you can profitably do the POS business is to understand savings, right? When you save to make more money, you save for emergency. There are a lot of reasons you save. That is not the purpose of this video. So one of the things I want to put us through on this video, we'll be discussing the different types of savings on the Moniepoint account and also how to withdraw your savings. The first one we have here is save as you transact, which is different from flexible saving, different from locked saving, and different from fixed saving. All of these have their own benefit, and trust me, guys, you want to know everything about this before we even talk about how to withdraw savings, because when we're talking about how to withdraw savings, it's because you are actually saving, right? So after the end of this video, you will know the type of savings you want to choose, and you will also understand how to withdraw your savings. In case you are watching this video for the first time and you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, please click on the subscribe button to subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. Just subscribe. Like this video and remember to drop a comment on the comment section. And also I want to say a big thank you to our sponsor, Easy Balance. In case you have not been hearing about Easy Balance and you are doing the POS business, you are very wrong. Easy Balance is spelled together. Easy Balance is a software that helps you as a POS user to balance all your transactions. Trust me, you don't want to still be using paper and pen now, especially for those that have multiple locations. How do you keep track of all those transactions? So go quickly to Play Store, App Store, download the app, Easy Balance, spelled together, sign up. They'll contact you and put you through the step-by-step process on how to get started. And trust me, you want to tell them you came from Everything Payments YouTube channel and they'll be treating you specially. Let's get started on today's video. So the first on our list, we have save as you transact, also known as save as you earn, right? So a lot of people do not understand what this means. This means that you don't necessarily have to come back and keep the money aside. Instead, on your account, go to savings and you see the first. This is actually the first you see, save as you transact. It means on every transaction you do, you can specifically tell the terminal, the POS, to keep aside a particular amount. And for this particular one, you can start with save as you earn using 20 naira. There is save as you earn using 15 naira. There's save as you earn using 100 naira. So it means every transaction you perform on your POS, every withdrawal transaction you perform on your POS, this particular amount you've selected will actually be saved aside from the transaction. For instance, the customer comes to withdraw 100 naira and you are doing save as you earn. And let's assume you are going for 20 naira save as you earn. After the transaction, 20 naira will be debited from your account and moved into your save as you earn wallet. So a lot of people may be doing this and be wondering, my transaction is not balancing, my money is missing. It's because on every transaction you do, when you are using save as you transact, it's going to pick that particular amount and deduct it from the transaction you did. So let's take, for example, maybe you did a transaction and you did not charge the customer from the account. I did a transaction of 5,000 naira and the customer is paying cash for the charges. This save as you earn will still debit the particular amount you have set aside to be debited from the amount you did from the customer. So let's assume you did a withdrawal of 5,000 naira, right? And you collected cash for the charges. Remember, the purpose of save as you earn is to help you keep aside the charges you've collected. So it's going to keep a percentage of the charge. So this save as you earn is going to now debit from this 5,000 naira. Let's say maybe you did save as you earn of 100 naira. It's now going to be 4,900 naira, excluding the charges of Moniepoint, of course. So 4,900 naira is what you will have on your account. So this 100 naira will go into your save as you earn account, right? So but then remember, you collected the charge from the customer, so there's every possibility you may be wondering, my money is not balancing. If you are using save as you earn, this is what you should know about save as you earn. Another thing you want to know about save as you earn is that save as you earn can be withdrawn anytime. right? You can withdraw your money anytime. So time duration is anytime you like, in the night, in the morning, you can place withdrawal. And one thing you should understand about save as you earn is that when you are withdrawing, remember, when you are doing save as you earn, you can decide to do save as you earn monthly, you can decide to do save as you earn weekly, right? But then when you are withdrawing outside that time that you've dedicated, you'll be charged 1%, capped at 1,000 naira. What does it mean? It means any amount you are withdrawing from your save as you earn account, not waiting for the dates. For those that are using monthly, you understand what I'm saying, right? So if you are not waiting for the end of the month that you've calculated that this is when I want this thing to move into my savings wallet account, which is different from this account, you will be charged 1% of that amount, capped at 1,000 naira. That means you will not be charged more than 1,000 naira. Even if you are now doing 1 million, it will not be 1% of 1 million, it will be 1,000 naira. So this is what you should know about save as you earn. You can withdraw your money, is going to go into your savings wallet, right? When you withdraw the money, we'll be talking about that here, right, guys? So I believe this is all for save as you earn. So we'll be moving to flexible savings. All right, guys, so we are done with save as you transact. We'll be moving to flexible savings. Now, one thing you should know about flexible saving, unlike save as you transact, which doesn't have interest, right? You are not paid interest when you do save as you transact. There's no interest, even 1% interest you will not see. But flexible savings actually comes with an interest rate. That means you are paid commission interest of 9% per annum, which is this, right? When you are doing flexible savings, you are paid 9% per annum. That's annum, 1 year, 9%. So imagine, calculate it by yourself. If you are doing 6 months, you will know that it's going to be half of this, right? So 9% per annum. You have a minimum of 1 month. That means this saving duration is minimum of 1 month. You can't start flexible savings now, I want to withdraw tomorrow. No, the minimum date for withdrawal is 1 month. You can't start flexible savings and want to withdraw after 10 days. No, the minimum withdrawal for flexible savings, immediately you start it, is after 1 month. But the good side about this is that you can option out at any time. For instance, if you put in 10,000 naira into flexible savings, remember flexible savings has top up. That means you can top up the amount, right? So if you put 10,000 naira into flexible savings, you have to wait for 1 month before you can withdraw your money. But then it doesn't have maximum duration. You can continue for 10 years, you can continue for 1 year, you can continue for 2 years, you can continue for 5 years. But remember, this is per annum, right, guys? For the interest rate. So if you are now doing monthly, you have to divide it by that month. If you are doing 6 months, divide this 9 by 6, right? So it has 10% on charges on interest rate. Now, this 10% charge is not 10% charge on the amount you are saving, is on the amount you are making. So it's not like maybe as depositing 200k to save and you will now be charged 10% of 200k. No, what's now the essence of savings, right? So but then you'll be charged from the commission you are making. You'll be charged, which is tax, right? This is a tax charge. This is not actually from Moniepoint, right? You'll be charged 10% from that commission as tax, right? So another thing you have to know is that you have a maximum withdrawal. Remember, we said something here that you have minimum duration of withdrawal. That means after you deposit your money, let's assume you deposited 200k, right? So when you deposit 200k, you have to wait for 1 month before you can cash out. But aside that, you cannot do a withdrawal more than 4 times in a month. That means even after waiting for 1 month, after waiting for 6 months, and let's assume this is the 3rd month, right? We are under flexible saving. This is the 3rd month, and I've done withdrawal yesterday. I'm doing withdrawal today. I'm withdrawing tomorrow, and I'm withdrawing next tomorrow. That's all for that month. I cannot place withdrawal again for that month. I have to wait for the next month. I have to wait for the next month for flexible savings. So withdrawal and flexible saving is 4 times per month. You cannot do above 4 times per month, which is what this is explained. So basically the difference between this and this is that this will pay you interest, this will not pay you interest. For this, you can withdraw your money anytime you want. Your money can be withdrawn even without your permission. You can say at the end of the month, withdraw my money and deposit here. You don't have to come back and withdraw the money. For this, you have to intentionally withdraw your money. This doesn't have a commission. This has a commission, right? So basically, we are done with flexible savings. Let's go to lock savings. Guys, so we are on fixed saving. just like log savings, fixed saving also you'll be paid interest. But remember what we said about log savings, that your interest commission will be 9%, but for fixed savings you'll be making 9 to 16%. Now for fixed saving, unlike log saving, there's maximum duration. You can't go above 12 months. You cannot exceed 12 months of savings plan. But for log savings, there's no duration, right? You can do it for 10 years, you can do it for 6 months, you can do it for 20 years. But for log savings, you can only go 12 months. So it also has a minimum duration, which is 1 month. That means it cannot be lesser than 1 month. Now, this fixed saving actually pays interest at the end of every month, so please don't forget the differences. This will pay you interest at the end of each month, while this pays annually, right? So now this also has a tax, like we've said about the log savings, which is 10% on the interest, not 10% on the amount you are saving, right? And this has one amazing and most important thing I just want to tell you, which is not possible to withdraw until the date of maturity. When you are using fixed savings, you cannot withdraw until the maturity date. That means if you have said, I want to keep this money aside for 6 months, the 6 months has to be 6 months. Even if you call Moniepoint, Moniepoint will not be able to help you. That is why I'm explaining this, so that you should know what is good for you. You should know the one that is going to work for you. Not all savings plan can work for you. You know, you don't have much money. You know, you may have emergency and you don't have a lot of income. You don't have other sources of income. You just have one source of income. I will not advise you to do this. Instead, I will advise you to do this, guys. It is better you can withdraw and you are charged for violating than you cannot withdraw at all. So this is actually for people that have you have money you can keep aside. Remember, the interest of this is actually higher than this. We are looking at 16% here and we are looking at 9% here, right? So we are talking about people that have money that you can keep. You have 10 million somewhere, you just want to keep it aside. And let me just say, I just want to keep this money for 6 months without touching it. So this is the best for you. But I want to say, but I'm not sure, in case this is the best for you, right? Or you can also go for flexible savings, right? And for those that are especially doing the POS business and you are like, I don't know how to save my money, I don't know how to keep my money aside, this is the best for you. Save as you transact. And also for those that want to differentiate the profit they are making on each product. For instance, you discover that most of the goods you are selling, there's either 20 naira or 15 naira profit on it, and you don't have to keep aside the profit after they have done transaction on the POS. You can also do save as you earn and do save as you earn of 15 naira, so that the POS can intentionally by itself keep aside that amount for you, and at the end of the month, you know that this is how much I've made from those products. This may not be accurate, especially with some product that can vary in price, but at least it's going to give you something nice than what you would have done manually by yourself. So let's go to the last part. Now, before the last part on how to withdraw, I believe by now you have downloaded Easy Balance. If you are using a POS and you are not using Easy Balance, you are in a semi-trouble. That means it's just one step for trouble to knock at your door and catch you. Trust me, guys, I have helped a lot of people. I have introduced this software to a lot of people and it has done them so good. It's going to help you calculate your profit. It's going to tell you the risks. It's going to tell you how much you may even be losing doing the business. So it's going to help you to avoid the losses and also to focus on your profit so that you can make more money. So I'm going to be sharing my screen on this part on how to withdraw, and it's going to be very simple. By now you should have subscribed, by now you should have liked this video, and remember, you can drop comments on the comment section. Thank you. If you have a question, please drop it on the comment section. I'm always available. And last thing I always tell my people is you can get a POS through me. Contact me on the number that is displayed on the screen. Wherever you are in Nigeria, I will get the POS across to you in less than 24 hours. So let's get the last part of the video.
So we are on the dashboard right now. So this is what it looks like on the dashboard. You can see where you see the name and the account number. So click on it. The first account that it shows is actually the amount on your saving wallet, which is your save as you transact. That's the amount you have withdrawn. So it's going to drop on the saving wallet. So now we want to remove this amount from the saving wallet into our main account. As you can see, the remaining 3 accounts we have under our main account. You come to transfer. On transfer, you see change, right? Where you see change, click on it. Then you scroll down. Then the savings balance will be the last one. Can you see it underlined? All right. So you click on it. Then you select the particular account you want to transfer this amount into, right, guys? So we have 3 accounts here, which are 3 main accounts, or you can enter the account number if you are sending it to a different account. As you can see, confirm, then you enter amount. Then you proceed, guys. Can you see this? And you enter your transfer PIN. And this is immediately going to send the payment into your account.
So that is it. We are done with this. The inspiration that came for me to actually make this video came from a comment I saw in the comment section, and somebody was like, please make a video on savings. I don't understand the Moniepoint savings. I want to withdraw my savings. I cannot. So likewise, if you want me to make a video on something, please drop it on the comment section, and I'll be going through the comment section. And trust me, guys, I'll come around and I'll still make a video on that thing. Cheers, guys, and God bless.